Welcome to the Breathe Life Daily Podcast, where we share insight about your mental wellness. If you tuned into our last episode, you remember we discussed about mental wellness and we discussed about how the act of showing love to others can boost your mental wellness. In last week's episode, we discussed about how the act of love boosts some specific type of neurotransmitters called the happy chemicals. So for today's episode, we'll be discussing about something related. We'll be discussing about showing love to yourself and how this boosts your mental wellness. So if you have not tell a friend about this podcast, and we'd like you to listen to our last episode. So for today's episode, we'll be discussing about how to show love to yourself. And how this affects your mental wellness. We'll be looking at tips on self-care, personal development, self-affirmation, and how all of this affects your mental wellness. Stay expectant. A big shout out to those who listened to our last episode, and a big shout out to those listening to us today. Please like, follow, and leave your comments in the comment section. As individuals, we need to recognize the need to affirm ourselves on a daily basis because it is very important. You need to affirm yourself towards your identity. Oh, what are you saying about yourself? I'm good enough. Or whatever, I lay my hands prosper because I have that ability to do it. You need to affirm your purpose. That's what I'm doing is making a difference. You need to say good things about yourself, because it is very important in the way you see life and the way things affect you. You can also consider areas of your life that needs positive affirmations. Find them out, then switch up those negative affirmations you have about yourself to more positive affirmations. So quickly, let's look at how you can affirm yourself. You speak it out, you confess it. What are you saying about yourself? When you are in a situation, what do you see? Do you see yourself being able to? Another thing you want to do about your affirmation is to write them down. You keep a journal, write it down. These are what I want to see in my life. These are what I see about myself. You can also create reminders. Create reminders on your phone wallpaper, sticky notes, hang them around. Oh, this is what I see about myself. I know I'm bold and I am beautiful. This is what I see about my life. I see myself worth. I value myself even without needing people to value me. All these are key in determining who you are, because how you see yourself goes first beyond what others says about you. So you also have to pair it with actions. Oh, you see yourself as being bold and beautiful, but you are hiding. You don't want to come outside. No, people that see themselves as being bold and beautiful, they love looking at the mirrors because they value themselves and they know that they are beautiful indeed. Hence, you don't need people's validation. Then we come to the part where you believe and feel it. You know, when you say, oh, I'm bold and beautiful, yes, it's assuring to you. You start believing it and you start feeling it. It affects the way you carry yourself. It affects your self-esteem. Someone that sees themselves as being bold and beautiful, they walk majestically because they know that, yes, they are beautiful. Or whatever situations that might have been negative affirmations for you, switch it up with positive affirmations today and see it come to reality in your life. You must remember at all times that you are your number one hero. Without you leading yourself first, it is minimal that people can do for you. So hence the reason why you need to lead yourself first. Affirm yourself. This is what I see myself. I see myself about being this and that. Depends on whatever situation you want to come to reality in your life. In all, ensure you daily affirm yourself. So another way you can show love to yourself is by appreciating yourself, being grateful, expressing gratitude. Oftentimes as an individual, we tend to not look at how far we have come. We tend to not look at how much effort we have put in to get to this present position we are, but we just live in the future and not appreciate our present condition or our present situation. It is quite wrong. we know that yes, we are expecting something, we are hoping to get to a place, but for this moment, appreciate what you have, appreciate the effort you have made to get to this position. When you are not expressing gratitude, then you are complaining, and an act of complaint leads to bitterness, and this drains your strength, the strength you need to use to forge ahead, the strength you need to use to do other things. This drains you of your strength. So appreciate yourself today. So how do you practice gratitude? The first one is daily reflections, taking out time to identify things you are grateful for. If you have not taken out time to identify things you are grateful for, you might not see reasons to be grateful. So take out time to identify things you are grateful for. The second one is express appreciation. When you have taken out time to look, these are things I'm grateful for, then you express appreciation for it, express gratitude over them. Then we come to the point of gratitude journal. Write down your big and small wins. Over time, we tend to look at, this one is not really what grateful about. But when you look around, you see that yes, your small wins too are what you should be grateful about. Your big wins too, that's something you should be grateful about. So hence the reason to daily reflect on them, identify them, express gratitude over them, and keep a journal for them. You must also learn to reconstruct what your definition of success is. You must know that, yes, I'm not yet there, but I'm on track. I'm not yet at that present position in my career level, but yes, I'm still on track. I don't have that big money yet, but I still have little, and you must appreciate this. So you must include this also in your daily affirmations. That's yes, I'm grateful for this and I'm grateful for that in my life. You don't have to come to that point where whatever is lacking, it's what creates a problem for you. Appreciate yourself for what you have achieved. As humans, it's always easy for us to dive into that part of despair, but we must always remember that a merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. Hence the reason why we need to appreciate ourselves. We need to be grateful for ourselves. So show yourself love by being grateful. Another way you can show love to yourself in regards with your mental wellness is by developing yourself. As individuals, we tend to see the fault in others easier, but not see the fault in ourselves. So we need to take a switch. So looking at ways to develop yourself, the first one I would discuss is fix your thought pattern. Yes, you need to fix your thought pattern because your thought goes a long way in determining your behavior. Your thoughts affect your emotions and it affects your behavior. So you need to, hence the reason why you need to restructure your thought pattern. Are you constantly having a positive thought pattern? Yes, then keep this up. But are you constantly having a negative thought pattern? You need to fix this. Identify the root cause of why you're having this thought pattern and fix it up. You need to be conscious of the thoughts that comes to your mind. You also need to watch out for what are the things you have believed in time past, and you need to change those ones that are negative for good. The way to develop yourself is by developing healthy coping mechanism in managing stressors of life. For every day we are being stressed, and we need to learn to manage these stressors well. So there are two basic type of stress management. We have the problem focused and the emotion focused. For the problem focused, you work on eliminating the problem, while the emotion focused, you work on your emotions around those stressors. It is a great asset if you learn how to manage your stressors because you are going to be stressed every day. So for another way we can also fix ourselves, develop ourselves, is by working on your goal. You must know that your goals come to reality only when you intensify your efforts towards achieving them. They might not be working out yet, but keep up with it and you will see it come to a reality. To work on your goals also as a way to develop yourself. You can show your self-love is by prioritizing your self-care. Self-care is called self-care because it is what you alone can do for yourself, and it is important for you to prioritize it because no one else can do it for you. So ways you can show yourself love through your self-care is by ensuring that you keep a healthy hygiene, eating good foods. Good foods sometimes are fruits and vegetables, most especially. And you see, this type of food, they are not being advertised because they are good enough already. And another way you can show love to yourself is by staying out of situations that causes you stress. You must recognize your strength and your weakness. Know when a situation is stressing you already and know when to take it out. And another thing you can look into is having a list of pleasant events that you can engage in just to make yourself feel good. We have reading, we have walking on a cool evening, relaxing, meditating, cooking, going out, going to a party. These are all pleasant activities you can try out, and you can also try out other pleasant activities you like doing also. In all, because it helps improve your emotions. So we have come to the end of this episode. Thank you for listening, and we discussed about showing love to yourself in regards with your mental wellness. So please like, follow, and leave a comment in the comment section. I would like to see you again in our next episode. Thank you for listening. I want you to know that in your life pursuits, ensure you breathe life daily. I remain your host, Akile Yolaide.